Hello you fantastic people and welcome back to Borderlands 3 to the dedicated drop spot for the Bounty Hunter class mod, which I think is Flak's best class mod all around, particularly as the stack mod is currently bugged a little bit. But this one, I'm very excited that it actually has a dedicated drop now that is outside the trials, because I have never farmed the trials unless there was a special event going on, because it was way too long. Wasn't worth the farm. You may as well just got them from the world drop system. But now, if you want god roll drops for the Bounty Hunter class mod, there is a dedicated spot, and it is Preston. I'm going to show you guys where to get them, and I'm going to go through the dedicated drop rates as well, because I farmed this guy 100 times for you guys to see what you can expect from farming this dude 100 times. I should also mention the Scorpio XL SMG from T-Door is in this video as well, because it shares the same dedicated drop spot, which is pretty interesting, seeing as it was a hard dedicated drop to Judge Hightower. I'm pretty sure from the very start of the game it wasn't in the world drop system, but has now moved its dedicated drop spot. So yeah, that's also included. I assume most people know what the Bounty Hunter class mod is if you're watching this video, but I thought I'd just chuck it up just in case you guys were just checking out this video to see what was up. It's a Flak class mod. It's probably the best class mod there is. Essentially, bosses are now treated as humans, beasts, robotics for Flak's hunt skills, as well as Flak has a 3% chance to activate any purchased hunt skill when dealing gun damage, which is a really strong ability. Has the 3 skill points at the top there, being Hunter's Eye, Frenzy, and the Most Dangerous Game, which are 3 of Flak's best skill points that you can buff even more. And if you get some great passives like you can get at the bottom there, it makes Flak super strong. I just realized I didn't have a Scorpio in my backpack to show you guys, and I killed him once and we managed to get 100% ASC one. So if you guys want to know what the Scorpio is, it is an SMG by T-Door, originally dropped from Judge Hightower, I'm pretty certain. And yeah, this thing, I've actually personally never used it myself. It's not a super strong weapon at this point in the game, but when you do reload, it stands on the ground like a turret, has a cool little shield, kind of like Roland's Scorpio turret from Borderlands 1 and 2, and it will take some damage for you guys and shoot enemies in the near vicinity. If Gearbox want to buff this weapon so that I'd be interested in using it, I totally wouldn't be against that. So if you guys want to farm either the Bounty Hunter or the Scorpio XL, first you want to go to Necro Defeo, then you want to go to Tanzania Ruins. Now there's quite a hike to go anywhere in Tanzania Ruins, if I'm going to be honest. You originally spawn all the way up here, you have to run all the way through, just follow the blue line, honestly, just keep going past until you get to around this area. There is a ton of random animal enemies all the way through here, and there is a ton of melee one dudes in this area. But once you get to right here, you will find, it's actually on the lower level as well, right here you will find Preston. I believe he spawns out from the left, but this is generally his like little fight arena. So the original hack to get here does take quite a while, unfortunately. So I'd recommend having like a Snowdrift artifact, or maybe putting Speed Demon on as one of your Mayhem modifiers. Once you get here, it's actually not too bad. The first initial run when you get here, the new station closest to that you would have procced is actually all the way back here, which isn't too far, but it is a little bit of a walk, particularly seeing as there is a ton of melee one dudes in this area that give you a bit of grief. Would recommend instead running past Preston, there's an elevator in the center platform of here that you'll use in the story. Just go up to the top, run across this little bridge here, and there's a news station right here, which is amazing because it's right across from the Zed's Meds and the ammo dump machines, which is great because just having ammo whenever you're farming is really easy. Plus, now that there's legendaries in there, it's actually a secondary great way to get mods. You can get shields as well, you can get grenades, all that good stuff that are legendary, particularly if you're on Mayhem 10. There's a ton in there. I've actually had 6 spawn in just the Zed's Meds machine at once, which is really good. And I've got a ton of God Roll class mods when farming for class mods just from the vending machine. So it's highly recommended for doing this farm as well. But yeah, once you get here, this is Lieutenant Preston. He's originally a melee 1 mech, which you killed in the main campaign, and then does not respawn after that. But as of the patch that just came out, you can spawn him every single time you log in and out, which is awesome. And now he has dedicated loot, which is amazing because the loot pool is being spread out a ton, and it's way easier to farm the stuff that you want. Now, like I said, I ran through this farm 100 times for you guys to make sure it was a dedicated drop. I did it on Mayhem 0 originally, just to make sure there was no world drops dropping from him, to make sure it was the correct one. But that's actually a good strat if you guys just want to farm Lieutenant Preston for class mods, because class mods of course aren't scaled for Mayhem of any number, so it actually doesn't matter. So if you guys are struggling in Mayhem 10, or just want to do the farm super quick and just annihilate him and just it be the fastest farm possible, you can just turn it down to no mayhem whatsoever, and the class mods will be exactly the same. The drop rates will be exactly the same. Dedicated drops aren't affected at all by mayhem levels, luck, artifacts, guardian ranks, none of that. So you can turn it down all the way down. Of course, the Scorpio XL, if you're going for that, you want to be as high mayhem as possible. And the vending machines do have more loot in them if you're in higher mayhem levels. But up to you, depending on what you're up to in the game. Lower mayhem levels will not affect Preston's particular class mods. But yeah, just something for you guys to consider if you guys are farming for some bounty hunter class mods. After 100 runs on Mayhem 0 or no Mayhem whatsoever, level 60, True Vault Hunter mode with our boy Flack here, we got 15 bounty hunter class mods from Preston here, as well as 13 Scorpio XL SMGs, which is great that it's even, because sometimes with dedicated drops, if a particular weapon is great, like super popular, super high damage, or a super rare item like class mods, they tend to have a lower dedicated drop rate, which is super irritating. But with Preston, it seems to be very even. Together, that is 28 dedicated drops out of the 100 farms, which is just shy of a 30% drop rate, which is really, really good. So the drop rates have indeed increased from my testing so far. Generally, they're about 10 to 15% before the update, so it's a pretty substantial increase, which is very, very nice, particularly seeing as there's only 2 dedicateds on most bosses now, so it's very easy to go and get the one you're particularly looking for. But yeah, that is everything I have for the Bounty Hunter class mod, as well as the Scorpio pistol. I just realized I'm pretty sure I called it an SMG the entire video. Apologies, it's a pistol. But yeah, those 2 dedicated drops. I hope you guys did find this video helpful or enjoyable. If you did, don't forget to smash subscribe button down below. That'd be awesome. If you guys want to leave a like as well, that'd be awesome. And if you want to leave a comment down below if you have any other guns or items in the game you want me to make a dedicated video on, or if you guys have found them, feel free to let us know in the comment section down below, or in our Discord. We have a channel in there specifically for the new dedicated drops. As we find them, we're posting them in there for you guys. Also, if you guys want to check us out over on Twitch, I live stream pretty much every single night just after I post my YouTube videos. That's linked down below, or just search CodyMQ on Twitch. We're going to be finding a whole bunch of dedicated drops. We make builds, hang out with chat, do some fun, and just have a good time generally. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I shall see you guys next video and a live stream. Till then, adios.